Social Pyramid by Kyra Henry, Stacey Johnson, Addie Wido, and Ava Dwyer. A social pyramid is the way of classifying people in ancient Egypt. They are separated by jobs. Here are some of the classes and what they do. Pharaoh. A pharaoh was a ruler of the upper and lower Egypt. They owned all of the land, paid laws, and collected taxes. Government officials. Their job was to assist the pharaoh. The chief treasurer was responsible for the government's wealth collecting and collecting taxes. In ancient Egypt, they did not pay in money. They paid in goods such as cloth, grain, animals, and silver. The general of the army was the top military commander in Egypt after the pharaoh. The vizier had the most power and answered the pharaoh's commands and helped with cases. Priests. High priests performed the most important rituals in the temples. Priests had to be pure in order to serve the gods. They washed twice a day, shaved their heads, and wore only the cleanest linen clothing and leopard skins. Lower priests performed healings, gave advice, handled common concerns. The temple priests took care of the temple's special gods in a variety of ways. Scribes. It took 12 years to train them. Only boys went to schools to be scribes. They were record keepers and wrote on a special kind of paper called papyrus. They recorded everyday and extraordinary events. They started schooling at age 5. They had to memorize over 700 hieroglyphics. Artisans. Artisans created some of the most beautiful art. Some people, like carpenters, jewelers, and leather workers, painters, and many more, did these beautiful pieces. Peasants. They were the lowest and largest class in Egypt. They were considered unskilled laborers. Society depended on them. They were busy and they helped build monuments. Farmers. Farmers grew crops such as wheat, barley, veggies, figs, melons, pomegranates, and vines. They grew flax to make linen. Peasants. They were the lowest slaves. They were poor. Many slaves who worked the temple estates lived under punitive conditions, but on average they led a life similar to the serf. They lived on plantations. If they got punished, they were whipped.